My name is Jennifer. I live in Northwest Queensland for 11 years and I was on dialysis for a year and I received my kidney transplant like 2 years ago, and this is my story.
Jen was living a normal and relatively healthy life in northwest Queensland when she found out that she had kidney failure. She didn't smoke, drink alcohol, and was quite active. However, she was forced on a renal failure journey where she was required to have peritoneal dialysis if she wanted to survive, then progressed onto hemodialysis, and then finally her life transformed by a kidney transplant.
When Michelle Harvey, that time, my renal nurse, 8 months before, because she noticed through my laboratory that my kidney function is failing, she told me like, you should be prepared. You're gonna have a dialysis soon because that would keep you alive. I had a mixed emotion whether I need to get sad, I need to worry, but I can't get sad and I can't get worried because I have kids to look after.
There are two kinds of dialysis that Jen progressed through: automatic peritoneal dialysis and hemodialysis. Automatic peritoneal dialysis requires a hole to be inserted into their abdomen via a surgery. After this, the person can connect themselves to a machine before they go to bed. As they sleep, the machine fills their abdomen cavity with dialysate fluids through the hole and then drains the waste into a toilet. However, Jen had problems with this form of dialysis. She had constant infections which required her to change to hemodialysis. Hemodialysis is a procedure that requires a hospital nurse to hook them up to a machine every 2 to 3 days for a 4 to 5 hour period. This requires blood to be taken out of their body, through a machine to be cleaned, and returned into their body again.
No clue what will I go through and what sort of clinic I'm going in, and I feel like emotionless because I don't know what to expect. A little bit scared, but I don't feel scared because I saw like Emilio like chasing this one and like sort of like doing cha-cha-cha, and they were just like laughing, like sort of like enjoying their job.
She always joked with the staff. Like that's the one that I do remember with her.
She is very happy that nurses are looking after her, even though we are in the busiest times. But still, she just enjoyed while she's having treatment with the renal disease in the Mount Isa renal unit.
It feels like very uneasy because I can't move. I need to sit there. I need to stay still for 5 hours, I think, for my cycle.
They have this limitation to go out because of the certain time that they need to come and attend with their dialysis.
My first day, I met Leia and then Emilio and Florence that time, and then they introduced me to what they give me instructions.
After a while, she became comfortable and she started coming out of her shell and started enjoying herself.
In my experience, while I was on hemo, I didn't get a chance to go work. It's kind of different because my schedule is like 3 times a day, 3 times a week. Compared with PD, I can do it like during bedtime. But hemodialysis is different, and after hemodialysis, it really drains me.
After living a life on dialysis which severely restricted her lifestyle and freedom, Jen was given the news that she was receiving a kidney transplant. This news would return her to a normal, unrestricted, free lifestyle again. An absolute transformation.
Kidney transplant is very important to Northwest HHS because these patients have been given the chance to come back to their community after being transplanted, and then they have given the opportunity to go back to their routine.
My reaction when I receive a call that I'm getting a transplant, it's a mixed emotion. I don't know, like I'm gonna get I'm gonna get happy, I'm gonna get cry, or I don't know, I'm speechless that time. Well, life after transplant, it's a very, very, I can say healthy, although I rely on my medication, my lifelong medication.
So it's very important because that gives our patients a better chance of surviving for a longer time. And of course the best part of it is that they don't have to go on dialysis, which really disrupts their social life, family life, and everything else in life, really.
I considered myself as very lucky to look after these patients, shifting from dialysis to being a transplant patient.